Hi, folks. Welcome to Testing Hacks. Today we have come up with one of the interesting topic: how to start your career as a software tester. So this video is for the people who are searching for a job as a fresher, as well as for the people who are searching for their career switch, that is for the next job. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to the channel. And please do watch the video till the end. We have some bonus tip for you guys. So please do watch it. So we will go to the first basic tip, which is known as have a basic testing knowledge, which means that while you start applying for a job related to testing, you must possess some knowledge. So the very basic thing you have to possess is the manual testing concept knowledge, SQL knowledge, as well as automation testing. If you are a fresher, so the level of questions will not be so much complicated. At least you should possess some knowledge. But if you are an experienced person, you must be knowing some of the concepts thoroughly, right? So be prepared for the manual testing concept. And manual testing concept isn't enough actually. So to get into some job, you have to possess some of the technical skills too. Either it can be SQL, so SQL is good enough for any person. For a person with manual knowledge, SQL is one of the kind of mandatory thing nowadays. So better to possess some SQL knowledge. As well as automation testing is also one of the skill which is having highly importance nowadays, right? Along with that, if you possess any other skills like SOAP UI or else the API testing, which is API testing, so that is actually a good another skill that you are having, right? So be prepared with all those stuffs first. So the first tip is done. And coming to the next step, prepare an eye-catching resume. So since you have already known about what concepts and what things you know, right? Correct? So after that, you have to prepare an eye-catching resume which you have to fill in all the skill set which you possess, and also put the keywords which are related to your particular skills. Suppose if you are applying to manual testing, be sure that you mention functional testing, okay, as well as the any defect tool. If you know any defect tracking tool, which is test management tool like HPALM, so specifically mention what tools you know and what are the skills you have. So if you don't have any idea how to prepare a resume, I have already made a video about it. I'll just post it on my description. Please do watch those videos. Okay? And this tip is done. The third tip goes to search in a company website. Suppose if you want to apply for some of the companies, say Accenture, if you want to apply to, so go to the Accenture portal and then Google search for that company website, and then search for the openings in the career tab. If they have some careers or something related to that specific word, go to that particular option and then apply for the skill whichever you possess if there is any opening for that skill. Okay, so this is the very third basic tip we have. Okay, and the fourth trick we have for you is through the company referrals. Suppose if your friend is working in a company where they have an opening, just ask them to refer you. So through the reference, you will get scheduled with the call, which is nothing but an interview call. So once you are scheduled with an interview call, so that is half of the thing is done there. So if you have already got an call, half of the thing is done, so that you can proceed with the next steps, right? You have already prepared with the testing concepts and you have an opportunity right there, so you can start applying and then getting into that job. So this is the fourth option. And also we have something like through Facebook. I have mentioned something like through Facebook. So how you will get to know through Facebook is some of the people who are working in the companies will post their company reference reference IDs in the job portals. sorry, the job pages. We have some of the job pages in the Facebook. So go to that page and then just follow them. And whenever you have seen any of the reference book there, you can just ask them to refer you. So they will definitely refer you, and through that you can attend the interviews. Okay, so this is about the fourth tip, through a refer a friend. And the fifth point is job searching websites. We have lot of job searching websites such as naukari.com, LinkedIn we have, as well as freshersworld.com, monster.com. So there are so many job searching websites, okay? But I do prefer Naukari as at the top. Okay, why? Because the calls whatever we get from Naukari, most of the time we will get an accurate call. Okay, some of the BPO companies might also, you might get the emails through from those as well, but you have to tolerate that. But apart from that, I do prefer Naukari as a best platform to apply for, if you're finding, if you're looking for a job. Okay, and also we have to update our resume properly. So make sure you have updated your phone number as well as email address. If you want to get direct call from HR, they will find your phone number, right? You will directly get contacted by them. Or else if you want to get your email, they might send an email stating that this is the opening we have with and this is the profile which matches your profile. So like that you will get an email, but make sure that you have updated your phone number as well as the email address. And in calls you might get it directly from the HR. Okay, some of the HRs will directly uh, search for the people who have the matching skill set, and they will directly contact you. Okay, and another is through consultancy. Sometimes what happens, some of the companies gives the a contract to the consultancy people where they have to hire those people for them. Okay, so be make sure that the call whatever you have got is not fake call. Just make sure that. Okay, and next is update your resume. One thing what you have to do is you have to update your resume on daily basis, so that your performance, your search performance should get increased daily. It should not reduce, it should get upgraded. I mean to say, which should be getting high on daily basis. Okay, so that is the reason. Just make sure that you are updating your resume on regular basis. So this is about the fifth point which we have, and final point which we have, which is job search websites. Okay, and I had promised you with the bonus tip, right? So the bonus tip here, what I'm giving is the freelancing jobs. Suppose if you are finding any job and you're not able to get it, so alternatively, if you want to do anything in that time, so what you can do is just enroll to any of the freelancing websites. Okay, there are so many freelancing websites, Truelancer as well as Freelancer. There are so many websites we have. Just Google it. Okay, and then apply there. Also just bid the amount what you want, and then get hired from them. If the profile matches, if your profile matches them, they will definitely contact you. So otherwise what you can do is you can update your resume as soon as you learn something new. Suppose if you learn something new, you can just update that particular piece in the tool, which is freelancing.com. Okay, so just make sure that you're doing this, because I do prefer doing this, because rather than wasting some time, so you can just get earned with some of the money, right? And also you will get to know some of the knowledge from here, which will actually make your career better if you then search for a company. And also one another thing is, some of the freelancing um, whatever the freelancing companies you will get, right, they will get it for some of the permanent jobs as well there. So this is one of the good opportunity for you people if you are learning. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you like this video, just do like, give the like to this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.